Hey guys, this is Down Phoenix, and I've decided it's time to do another Let's Play of a very particular game that I kind of hinted at recently on my channel. But, yeah, you'll see. This game's called Amy. Now, true story about this game. It's got a 24 on Metacritic. A 24. Just to give you an idea of how bad this game is, supposedly, Ninja Bread Man has a 20. And that's considered like one of the worst games of this generation. So, yeah, we're in for a real stinker. I really don't know what to say about this game. So, I figure I'll tell you guys a little about it before we continue. Now, first of all, on the Metacritic ratings, it's not like that the critics are kind of split between the game. You know, it's pretty much all negative. The highest score is a 40, and there's like a 1-0 score. So, yeah, not a huge disparity in the scores. You know, they're mostly in the 20 range, 25, 30, some of them. But, yeah, it's a pretty bad outlook for this game. So, you know, I don't see a lot of people doing a Let's Play of this game unless it's just a joke. So yeah, we'll do that. Just want to let you know a few things about this game. This game is developed by a company called Vector Cell, which is a company started by Paul Quizet, I believe is how it's pronounced. And basically, he is a game developer that's been in the industry for about, a little over 20 years. He's a French designer, and his claim to fame includes games like Space Harrier and Operation Wolf and Flashback to Quest for Identity. Not too bad there. But we also got some real stinkers on this list, like Shaq Fu and Darkstone. So yeah, that's pretty much what we can expect from this guy. Now, this guy has been pretty inactive in the industry. He's also known for a PC racing game called Moto Racer, which I understand is pretty popular too. But anyways, after Moto Racer 3, he kind of went AWOL from the industry for a while, before eventually coming back and then starting up the studio Vector Cell and coming out with this game called Mr. Slime, which was a Nintendo DS game that only came out in Europe. So obviously, most of my viewers are going to have no freaking clue about that. I didn't know about that until I looked this thing up, you know. And of course, Amy is really their first real release, technically, you know, first current gen release, if you will. So, yeah, not a good start. 24 is definitely not a great score to start off with. But is the game that bad? Well, you know, I'm sure there's certainly some truth to that score. There's always some truth to a review score. You know, of course, it's all a matter of opinions and things like that. And opinions are pretty low on this game. But when I played the demo, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it had some issues. There were some control issues, and the voice acting was pretty awful. I mean, it was going back to PlayStation 1 era stuff. So, yeah, that wasn't very unfortunate. You know, this game probably could have been really good if they spent some more time polishing things like that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, because I only played the demo, which lasts about 30 minutes, and supposedly is about 15% or so, 10-15% of the actual game. So, yeah, I can't really say that I have a good thesis on how this game is. And the only way we're going to really know is to play it. So, we'll go ahead and get started here. Okay, so, anyways, I'm actually playing this off my television, recording it from my BlackBerry Playbook. Hopefully the quality comes out pretty good. You might see a little bit of scanline action. This is actually an HD TV, but it's kind of weird HD TV Alexis Numerique. What kind of freaking name is that for a video game studio? That's something you expect for like a fashion brand or something like that. You know, I mean, it's like... Well, then again, I guess Coleco was a leather company, so why not? Anyways, this is obviously the start screen for aiming. There's really no extra modes. There's the adventure mode, and then you can check leaderboards out, check your achievements and options. So I'm just going to kind of familiarize myself a little bit, because it's been about a week since I played the demo, and I didn't really play much. So, okay. Obviously I hit the wrong button. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go into the adventure. It didn't seem like it was that difficult. We'll go ahead and try the normal difficulty and see how it goes. Okay. Got a little bit of a loading time. Not too bad, I guess. And just to give you a heads up, you'll see some choppiness in this cutscene, and it's not because of my video recording. It's because the cutscene actually lags. Like that back earlier in the train, that was actually a lag of the game.
Excuse me?
There's some lag right there, as you can see.
Oh, yes.
The graphics aren't too bad here. The characters look good. The animation's a little bit off, but it is an Xbox Live Arcade game.
I think we have a few centuries.
So they do
before
have
we need to be wearing
space
shorts in the
limitations.
center.
But still pretty choppy here.
Princess, and you've been good because the big red sleigh driver's coming today.
But not really seeing any graphical glitches, at least. I mean,
Father Christmas.
That's
She's verbally
good.
challenged. She can't speak, but she's really looking forward to Christmas.
Oh, damn. We'll be at Silver City Station in 5 minutes. Have a good day now.
We will. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Baby, don't be afraid. It was just...
one thing you might notice is the audio is kind
And he
of
was right.
off
It's
in this
Christmas
game.
Eve. I have a present for you.
I think it's because of the way that they use the camera,
It should be even better
and the
than
audio
Princess
from the
Crayons
game is
you had
actually the
a few
same
weeks
as
ago.
from the camera's perspective. So like when the camera pans out or something like that, the audio is going to be lower. So I have subtitles so you guys can kind of see what they're saying at least.
I'm taking you somewhere safe.
And it's a really thin cell phone.
I've been worried. Did you get out?
Yes, both of us. We're in the train. We'll be there soon.
So, how is she?
She's... I'm not sure. Same symptoms, fatigue, insomnia. But she's distant. It's getting worse.
Lana, I'm calling you from the best hospital within 1,000 kilometers. We've got everything we need to run a complete checkup. We'll figure it out. We'll know what's going on, and we can confront Professor Raymond with...
Listen, she's with me now. We're not confronting anyone. You won't touch her again. I'm coming to you to help her get better. Are we clear on that?
Of course, Lana. I'm with you. When you get to the hospital, go through the parking garage. The badges I gave you are working. I don't want to take any chances with you coming through the front lobby. The professor has eyes that see far beyond the center. Do you have the security badges? Are you there?
Yes, Ellen, I'm here, but... What? What is it, Amy?
What was that?
Did you see it?
I saw an explosion from my window. Near the Phoenix Center. Lana, you didn't.
No.
Why would she accuse her of blowing up the building that she was in? That's awesome.
Ellen, I think Amy...
Lana, are you there?
Hey, the guy just turned into a zombie. Imagine that. Or I guess it's a zombie anyways. Can't really tell for sure. So that's the first chapter. This is the chapter you get to play through in the demo.
Enterprise, Silver City Station.
Yeah, we just wrecked.
First of the moments on the train. Do not agree to carry out for a stranger.
The viewpoint that we get is kind of Resident Evil 5 or 4 or 5-ish. but the camera will pan in certain areas, like so it's not completely over the shoulder. So you do have to use the right stick kind of to move the camera around a little bit, you know, so you can see some tits, you know. Obviously, I'm pretty sexist, I guess, so, anyways, okay, so I can pick up an item here. Looks like a stuffed animal, like a bunny rabbit looks like.
Amy, where is she? I need to find her.
Okay, so she was talking without her mouth actually moving, but whatever. This is an Xbox Live Arcade game.
Amy,
The
where are
production
you?
value isn't going to be as high as a full retail game. It's a 1.5 gigabyte download, which is pretty sizable for a live game. But when you consider that an average retail game is about 6 or 7 gigabytes, yeah, it's pretty small in comparison. So, like I mentioned earlier, the graphics look pretty good. I mean, they are a little dark. They'll obviously look a little bit darker on video than in the game. But you know, it's kind of a hit and miss. You'll see what I mean later. But the character graphic at least looks pretty good here. The animation, other than like the way she's holding her arms out, is pretty
Oh
nice.
my god, what's going on?
Okay, so this is a weapon I can pick up. It's basically just an iron bar or something of that nature. Whoa! Did you see in the window, the mirror, the guy? Oh, I thought I saw someone move in the mirror, but I don't know. Maybe you can rewind and see that. You know, as soon as it got into this camera angle. So pick up a decontamination syringe. So basically, we'll get to that later. But whenever you get attacked by zombies, you can get contaminated, and if you get fully contaminated, you'll die or whatever, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I never actually got to that point. I assume that's what would happen, though. Okay, so anyways, we're going to leave the train. There's really nothing else we can do in here. I'm not going to really use any commands until the game tells me to, just so that you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Try to play the game like I'm a first-timer. I guess you can say, even though I'm really not. Oh shit! There's our first zombie pal. So I don't. Oh shit! He's right there. Okay, so you can see on the controls on the screen. He goes down in one hit, but that's not true with all the zombies. They actually just go down. It seems completely random. Sometimes they'll go down in just like 1 or 2 hits. Sometimes it'll be like 4 hits or 5 hits even. I don't know if it's just different varying levels of zombies or what, but okay, so anyways, left bumper is to just do kind of like a jog, and then if you rapidly tap the X, then you can do like a real fast run, but you can run out of stamina doing that. But it seems like the left bumper run, you can kind of do that indefinitely, as long as you have good stamina. So, this game has some puzzle elements. For what I played of the demo, it was very strong on puzzles. I would say, like, just for my initial impression of the demo, this game is probably most resembling Silent Hill over any other type of game I've played, but with some elements of some other games like Ico, or Eco, or whatever it's called. And, Resident Evil, it's it's kind of a derivative game, but it had some interesting things, but I don't know. Not really sure what to say here. Oh, okay, got another enemy here. The camera angle sometimes changes when you hit them, and sometimes it doesn't. There doesn't appear to be any real logic behind it. But at least the game is nice enough to give you like a audio cue whenever the music changes. I just picked up another weapon. It's the same weapon, basically. At least from when I played the demo, there's only one weapon. So, take that as you would. But the weapon does have it does degenerate as you use it. So that's why you gotta pick up more weapons. As far as I can tell, I have access to multiple ones, but for some reason, it only shows the what weapon. I don't know if like picking up another weapon just repaired it, possibly, or what. But one thing that's kind of weird is you duck with the right stick, in this game. Which I don't know. This is not really the type of game they use that in, but.